Environmentalists, legislation and sheer common sense is pressurizing motor manufacturers to come up with cleaner, more efficient methods of powering cars for the future. And now a global alliance to develop fuel cell technology has come about between three leaders in the field: the Ford Motor Company, Daimler-Benz and Ballard Power Systems of Canada. The three companies signed a memorandum of understanding in Stuttgart with a view to working together on this new technology to accelerate its development.
We have entered into this agreement with Ballard and Daimler-Benz because the experience and the technology of the three companies in fuel cell development is going to be very complementary. We have believed in Ford for many years that fuel cells is one of the most promising technologies for the 21st century. We've been working on fuel cells in Ford since at least 1980. Spent a great deal of resources, human resources and money on the development. So we think by making this agreement, we are going to raise the chances of accelerating the development of vehicles and vehicle systems that use fuel cells as a power source. So we just think this is a very promising development, and we look forward with a great deal of anticipation to how things work out over the next few years.
The three companies make the ideal partnership. Ford is highly regarded for its advanced electric vehicle powertrain technology. Daimler-Benz has unique expertise in research into alternative drive systems, and Ballard Power Systems is the world leader in the development of proton exchange membranes. Fuel cells have three key advantages over batteries for electric vehicles. The cells cost less. They don't have the range limitations batteries do, and they don't have the durability limits and replacement costs of battery packs.
The main differences are that fuel cells are a lot cleaner, environmentally friendly. They're more efficient, maybe 2 to 3 times more efficient than some of the present energy sources. They are quieter because they have no moving parts, and they have much lower temperature. So the materials that you can use are a lot cheaper and a lot easier to make. And finally, we think that over a long period of time, they will be more competitive because they will last longer.
Meanwhile, in Detroit, General Motors have announced enhancements to the systems of their electric vehicles, as Ian Royle reports.
Now, for some time, General Motors have had a commitment to producing eco-friendly electric cars. And cars like this, which aren't, would you believe, concept cars, they are real cars, and you can see them on the roads of America, particularly in California at this moment. People do use them every day. But one of the worst aspects about having an electric vehicle is, of course, running out of battery time. And that's what General Motors are going to announce today, some revolutionary developments in how long you can run an electric vehicle.
The breakthrough that we announced yesterday in electric vehicles is that we're introducing the nickel metal hydride batteries this year, which will double the range of the vehicles to 160 miles on a charge. And that really takes the big problem with the EV away, and that is the fear of not getting home. So with that introduction, and with the fact that we're introducing a second generation of electric drive that cuts in cost by a half the electric drive components in the vehicle, we have established a much better base going forward for the EV. The EV also serves as a platform to develop hybrid electric vehicles as well as fuel cell electric vehicles.
Perhaps for those of us in Britain who, for electric vehicles, is a very revolutionary thing. I mean, it's here in America, but back in Britain, there's not a lot of it around. You charge it up at night, you go out in the thing. Are there then charging stations around the area you can recharge?
Yes, and of course it takes quite a while to develop the infrastructure, but there's a lot of work, particularly in California, that is putting public charging stations in place. Now, we are also introducing a fast charge system that's represented over there. It's called MagnaCharge, and that allows to charge the electric vehicle with lead acid batteries in something like 7.5 minutes, and the new nickel metal hydride batteries in 15 minutes. So kind of a remarkable breakthrough in how fast you can charge her up again.